last option here. Shit. So when you frame and spread here, as I'm shrugging, okay, my feet are hips up and I walk it back right here, okay? I'm framing, spreading. I know he'll potentially move his arm out, but if I don't let him, I can come out here, block it, and I'm gonna bring my elbow over as I begin to bring my right elbow to my hip, and my left elbow begins to try to dig into his shoulder right here, as my right elbow is pulling down his, you see how he has to basically crawl into my open guard, otherwise he'll get key locked just with that pressure. You're not overhooking because you're not pressured, you're just taking your elbow, you're going through, up, over, and like this, okay? Okay. If the person on top does not realign their hips with their arm, you will basically give them a nice key lock, which, you know, will be a nice lesson. Look, I shrug, hips up, and I shoulder lock back, right here, okay? From here, I see that there's a hole. Instead of me waiting for him to pull that arm out, because I feel he's kind of trying to pull it, I want to go here, come up, and bring it up and over his elbow pit, on the inside of his elbow. From here, I want to reach, and I want to frame here, and keep driving my, yes. Shay, what are you feeling?
My elbow getting pushed the wrong way.
Exactly. So if Shay slowly, watch, if my elbow's here, Shay slowly, see how far you can walk your hips to the left. That's about it, right? Because you're getting key locked, right? Yeah. Okay. Because look at his arms. See? It's essentially doing this right here. So he has to walk his hips to the right in order to realign his hips with his arm. Be careful when you do that, but it's very effective because again, you got space, okay? But what you're doing is that you're turning onto your right side and this elbow is coming to your hip, their arm's being trapped, and this elbow spurs the top of their shoulder, preferably right about here. So you can now frame and begin to recover your guard, half guard, full guard, whatever you want to do, okay? Here, frame and spread. And walk it back. I feel it right here. Look here, push that shoulder. Hips are still up. As I bring my elbow down, my hips turn, and yeah, see here, already, he's potentially gonna give up either a guard or an open guard, meaning that, or a half guard, because he's gotta save that arm if you properly play your cards right. And then, it won't be that smooth sometimes. Yes.
Is there anything stopping him from taking your back? So as soon as you start rolling over to your right shoulder, he could jump to the other side even if his arm is tucked in there, right?
Possibly. I mean, look, these are all possibilities, but you got to be ready for that. So we're here, look, frame, spread, trap right here, I go here.
Right there, my inclination would be to stuff your leg and jump over.
Okay.
And then my arm isn't in trouble anymore.
It's fine.
So you gotta catch him if he goes.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if you're just laying there letting him stuff your leg, I mean, look, look, here, and this is where the hooks come in. Okay, so here, frame, spread, hips, walk the shoulder back here, go in here. I'm going this way. He's stuffing the knee, right? Go ahead.
Ow, sorry.
Stuff that knee. Okay. So, if I let him stuff the knee, yeah, but if I'm up here, he's not, he'll take a ride on the hook. But then I also have this hook, okay? So even if he does, let's say, for whatever reason, somehow, end up stuffing the knee right now, go ahead. I still have this hook that he gets stuck on. So that's why you always have to be aware of hooks. Because these hook flips, it's not necessarily butterfly, it's hook flip. Because if I got this hook and he starts trying to come up now, okay, I can get back up. I can even let him kind of come up to somewhat of a mountain with the hook and then take it back over. So I don't have to fight, because then I can readjust my arms and take away one of his 4 legs of a to the table. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so try it, guys. So you're gonna turn. Same thing. So shrug, frame, spread, hips up. I have this arm trapped, and what I'm doing is that I'm walking my hip in, pushing him this way right here, and then my hips are up, and then while my hips are up, I start to turn. Good, and I can frame his head. You have to walk it in here, because if I even begin to sit up and his right hand's out of position, you can come up, and then you can get into side control right here. Oh, and now it's his time. Head, trap the head. There you go. There you go. Yes. Yeah, I had to readjust my hip because otherwise he's too small. It's not fun, and he's rolling on my hands, so that's also a fun thing. Okay. Try it. 1, 2, 3.